1983 Catholic Prep Thanksgiving game was one for the ages. The stakes were very high for both teams: win and qualify for the state playoffs. Both offenses put on a show. Prep took a quick 6-0 lead on its first offensive play. They caught us by surprise with a great hook and ladder. Touchdown. Prep's offense was unstoppable, building a 23-0 lead early in the second quarter. But we kept fighting to get back into the game. Our offense finally gained momentum and broke through late in the half with a touchdown to close the gap. The second half, Prep's defense rose to the occasion and made a big play of its own, returning a Kyle Ponnett pass for an interception for a touchdown to push Prep's lead to 24. We never quit and continued our uphill fight. The offense used the momentum and created big plays in the passing game to score quickly. Our defense needed to stop, and the defensive line answered the call with a huge strip sack, which was returned by Dan Brennan for a touchdown, a game-changing play, which cut Prep's lead to 8, a one-possession game. Our offense was rolling, and we moved the ball right down the field, scoring on a 25-yard run by Wally Lester. A 2-point conversion would tie the game, but Prep's defense made a goal line stand to maintain the lead. With 3 minutes to go, our special teams recovered a crucial onside kick at the Prep 45-yard line. Our offense was full steam ahead. Kyle completed a 40-yard pass down the sideline to Dave Marino to Prep's 2. And we pounded it in on the next play to take the lead. We went for 2 and got it. We had our first lead of the day, up 6 with 22 seconds to go. But Prep's offense had time and moved the ball downfield. Our defense bent but did not break. We held Prep at the 10-yard line and turned it over on downs. It was a historical comeback. 30 points in the final 8 minutes of the fourth quarter and a trip to the state championship.
Tremendous game and finish. The team played hard, never quit, and believed we would win. We were determined to get to the state championship game.
In 2012, we reached the state playoffs for the first time in 19 years, facing a tough New Canaan Rams team that hadn't been beaten by the green and gold in 28 years to the day, when yours truly was the starting quarterback at Catholic. We jumped out to a quick 7-0 lead on our first possession. Offensively, both teams traded blows from there. We relied upon our tough, straight-ahead, run-over-you style that Alumni Field has seen so many times, while New Canaan's high-powered offense and passing attack was one of the best in Connecticut. New Canaan took a 21-14 lead. We went back to what was working best, the power run game, and used play-action pass to score twice before the half and take a 28-21 lead. The second half opened with adversity. Our starting quarterback, Danny O'Leary, was sidelined with a shoulder injury. The game was now in the hands of our defense and our power running game that had to win the field position battle and run the clock. With the game now tied at 28, our defense buckled down with a key fourth down stop and a huge interception to send the game into overtime. In overtime, our defense was called upon again for another 3 and out, which set up a missed field goal attempt by New Canaan. This set the stage for one of the biggest kicks by John Benalzakar in Crusader football history.
Associated with. That's what Cotton Grits does. That's what it does for you. That's what you all do. You all deserve to get
The final win on Alumni Field came Saturday, October 31st, 2015. The theme of the day was Last on the Grass. The entire day in so many ways symbolized what Alumni Field and Crusader football are all about. Facing a city rival, the Westville Vikings, our Crusaders dominated on all 3 sides of the ball behind one of the largest crowds ever at Alumni Field. We made big plays from the start, blocking a punt that was returned for a TD in the opening minutes. Our high-octane offense scored quickly on the next 3 possessions, thanks to a precision passing attack to take a 25-point lead heading into the half. Our stout defense kept the Vikings out of sync all day with big hits and constant pressure. The offense showcased its versatility with the power run game behind our big offensive line, which blew the game open early in the second half. With seconds left to play, the celebration began as time ran out on 55 years of football on the grass at Alumni Field. Alumni Field has been the Crusader football home for the past 55 years. You can walk the field in 2015 and it still feels the same way it would in the 1960s. It is the last of its kind, a throwback to times gone by. It has been a host to our collective family history for so many generations. It has seen us at our most vulnerable times and during our proudest moments. Anyone who has put on the green and gold uniform leaves a piece of themselves on that grass, the blood, sweat, and tears. While the new field will move us forward into the next era of this great game, the last on the grass was a celebration, an unbelievable experience. It gave us the opportunity to walk Alumni Field one last time with family, teammates, and generations of Crusader players and coaches. Alumni Field, you will be missed.